Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are in July now, but I thought it's never too late to do a little wrap up for June. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing, liking, posting comments and all of that. You are absolutely incredible. I have gained quite a few new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining my channel. I hope you will find what you're looking for and I hope you will enjoy my videos. So today I'll be sort of doing a little wrap up for June. I haven't done that much stitching, mainly because of life situations and things. Life happens and I have moved, so that kind of interrupted with everything, and then work's been tough, so there isn't as much, but I will show you what I have done. Then I've got a little giveaway, so if you stay throughout the video I will drop that in at some point somewhere in the middle. I've got a tiny bit of haul. It's not big, it's the tiniest of hauls ever, but I do have a bigger haul for July, so next Flosstube update will have a bigger haul. Also, what do you think about my new setup? So I am in my new home, and I'm so excited. I do have, I don't know if you can hear, a brick wall, a feature wall. There's a feature fireplace, which is absolutely incredible. I love it. Also, I'm sat in my new chair, which I'm very happy about. Basically what I was going to say is I've never had a desk in my life. You know, growing up I lived in a very, very small flat with both of my parents. There wasn't enough space for a desk, and right now I do need it because I work from home quite a bit. I study for my master's degree, I do YouTube videos, that kind of thing, and even for stitching I think this chair is going to be so nice for stitching. I love it. If anybody's interested, let me know. If you want a little tour, I might do a little tour at some point. If you're interested, let me know. There's still boxes everywhere. I don't know if you can see them sort of on the sides. I tried to sort of zoom in onto me so you couldn't see that, but there's still boxes everywhere, and the way it works in the UK, recycling is collected every couple of weeks, so my hallway is literally full of recycling. But that's, you know, not that you're interested in, but hopefully you are. Anyway, it's my channel, so you know, it's all about me and my stitching. So yes, the hallway is full of all the cardboard boxes, because obviously I bought the desk. I didn't have that before, so a cardboard box is out there and it's huge. I tried to pack it up, but it's still huge. Then I've got a huge box for this chair, and I've got I think 25 boxes out there where my stuff was kept in. So I kid you not, the entire hallway, I can barely open the door to get out. And yes, I know I should take it all to the recycling center rather than waiting for the, you know, recycling to be picked up in a couple of weeks. However, I'm a working person. And recycling centers have different opening hours and things, so it's just, for now, it's staying in the hallway for the time being. That being said, I'm very excited and very happy about my new place. However, it's almost like my favorite word these days. I have got, well, not an incident, not an accident, I don't even know what should I call it, a maintenance issue. So last night the shower valve, is it valve? I don't know how you pronounce it, started leaking really badly, like really badly, and it's running now all the way down the wall, onto the floor, to the other side of the bathroom, across the floor. So I have towels everywhere to make sure it's not seeping through to the neighbors downstairs. I have contacted the landlord, but I've not heard back yet, so for the time being I'm drowning. So that's fun. I don't know what is it about me and water, but every time I move into somewhere there's always a water issue. In one of the houses, so the house that I lived in a couple of years ago, and I filmed some floss tubes there, I had a huge water incident where water started leaking through the light fixtures while I was asleep, and then I turned the switch to see what was going on, to turn the light on, and it electrocuted me, and water was following the whole wiring across the ceiling everywhere, and it was just pouring down from the ceiling. So that was fun. But that sort of, those things do happen, and I don't know why, but it seems like it happens to me all the time. It's water. I cannot get away from the water. I also bought a different type of microphone. So I've got a lapel microphone, which is here on my chest at the moment. Instead of just using the receiver, I'm using the mic, like the lapel mic. So hopefully that will make the sound much nicer. So how far are we into? 5 minutes, not too bad. Like Noah says, Noah Stitches. It's a feature-length film, basically, almost. Not yet though. So I think I will start with the whips. As I've said to you, I don't have that many, mainly because, you know, life happened and I moved, and I'm still moving, in all fairness. I've still got tons of boxes behind me all over the place. So we will start with one of the whips. I'm sorry if I'm looking down, I'm just checking. I've got notes on how many stitches I've done or how many hours I've stitched on each piece. Now, the first one I'm going to show you is my Mill Hill kit. Oh, I thought I had a little picture. I'm not sure what happened to it. Oh, that's always the case. You always think you are prepared. And yes, I am prepared. I do have it. I do have it. Okay, so the first whip is this Mill Hill kit, which is called Cappuccino. And that's the number if you are interested. And then here is where I was before. I'll insert the photo. And then this is where I am at the moment. It's beautiful. I didn't do too much stitching. Okay, so first things first, I had to do quite a bit of frogging on this piece. And if you've been with me for a while, you will know. So I had to frog this whole side here. So it was done. I had to frog it, the whole thing, because I used the wrong cream color. No, as you know, well, you may not know, I don't know, but Mill Hill kits come with unsorted threads, so you have to sort them out yourselves, and they have no name, so you sort of have to work it out as you go along. But it is beautiful, and I love this camera. It really shows up all the stitching. So this is, I think, what I have managed to do in June. So I've frogged this for half an hour. I've written it down, so it's not too bad really, half an hour frogging, but it's very difficult. I don't know if you've ever tried to frog on the perforated paper, but it's not as easy as you would think it will be, because it leaves bigger holes. So the second time I go over them, I was very careful not to rip the perforated paper again. But what I've stitched, I think I've stitched this, so I've frogged it and then re-stitched this whole cream brownish color all the way around. I think I've got a feeling I filled in these beans as well, coffee beans, but obviously it will be clear once you've seen the photo where I was before. And then I have filled in all of this dark brown and started working on this. Now I work on this piece a lot when I don't want to bring my entire sort of stitching bag and, you know, my stands and all of that. I just do this in hand. I have done before Mill Hill kits where I've attached fabrics to the sides, and I might do a video of how to unbox and sort the threads and all of that for Mill Hill kit at some point later. However, again, my favorite word this time, but this time I didn't attach the fabric just because I want this to be like a quick traveling piece. So if I'm going anywhere, or if I'm on the sofa and I can't be bothered to do anything else or drag my entire stitching stuff, then this works for me. And I really love this, really, really love this. So that's one of the whips, and I have stitched on this 6 hours. So I presume it's about 600 stitches, but I did not, didn't count them or anything. So my next whip is, I sort of went on to a full coverage, not hiatus, is the opposite, on full coverage stitching bug, if you like. So I picked up this, which is a Dimensions kit. I did my mid-year Flosstube with Parade and picked this up, and I just thought, I quite fancy stitching on it. Again, it's beautiful. It's called Garden Fan, and if you're interested, I'll put some details here just in case you want to look this up. Now, I believe this is out of print. However, there's still some shops that have leftovers of this, and I have seen people finding these in like different online shops in Denmark, Germany. I got mine from Denmark in one of the shops, well, online shops, so you can still kind of find it, I think. And I will insert where I was before in here. And now this is where I am at the moment. Let me just see which way around. I think it's like this. Let's see if I can put something behind it. Here we are. So I think in my Whip Parade, I have mentioned that the goal is to fill in this water lily over here. That the goal was sort of work my way all the way around, filling this area here. Now this one I'm not gridding. I don't know why. I'm just a little bit, I don't know. Oh, I know why. I know. I tried to grid it, but this is, I can't remember. I think this is 36 count, or 32 count. However, because it's even weave, I couldn't, my pen was too thick to go over the lines, so it would, every time I would draw a line, it would go over 2 squares rather than 1, and I just can't be bothered to deal with that, because then I would have to count, so it's pointless gridding it. So I'm not gridding this piece, but it's already looking beautiful. So this time I filled in the water lily. I have filled in this darker blue. Now this darker blue was very difficult to stitch because it's half stitch, so all of this dark navy blue, it's half stitch, and it requires 4 threads, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right, 4 threads, and that's really difficult. I find that very hard to stitch like that. And I think I filled in this orange here as well. It's beautiful. I love this kit. This was my birthday start in 2020, so 11th of May. So that's that. Then I've got another one. Now this is in Q-Snap, and you can't really see what I've done with it. So this is my home piece. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's by Core Batikore, I believe. It's something like Chic Home or something along those lines. Now, this is what I mean. You can't, I've moved my Q-Snap to the point where you can't see what is going on. Shall I undo it? I might just, okay, let's undo it. You know what, let's undo it, just for the sake of it. Oh, I think I've forgotten to tell you how much I've stitched on the Garden Fan. So I did, not too many, I did only 686 stitches, so it's still something. I normally try to do 1000 stitches on full coverage pieces a month if I do pick up any, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And I had very difficult life in June, basically. Okay, so let me see if I can show you this somehow. I thought I was prepared, but the usual, you think you are prepared, but in reality, not really. So, okey-doke. Let's see if I can show you this piece in all its glory. I should really have a board like Noah Stitches. I keep mentioning him. So I will put where I was here before. And now this is where I am at the moment. Now I know it's difficult to see because it's all very bright, light colors. So I think I had this hard done, which is an O, and then in June I did M and E, and they go very quickly, literally one sitting per each and it's done. And then I think I sort of worked my way around the border as well. Now the next step is I'll stitch the H, just so that I could be done with the writing, and then I'll move on to the border. The only thing I'm still considering whether I want to swap the colors for some leaves and flowers, because it originally, and I do have the floss for this already kitted up, but it's originally been charted for like very light pinks and greens, for the flowers like very, very light green, almost like maybe even the same, like this green here, and I just don't know if it's what I would want, so we'll have to figure that out. I'm just trying to move things away as well, just so that I am a little bit tidier. So that's that. And I have stitched, I did write that down. Now I don't count stitches on this piece because it's a paper copy and I just can't be bothered to count paper copies. So I do have a clicker to count, but I don't know where it is at the moment. So I've stitched 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, so not too many, and I think I did that in maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sittings. I didn't have much time to stitch in June, as I mentioned, so I could only do an hour here and there, but it did get me really far. I'm really pleased. I would love to get that framed, all done, and hang it up here in my home, maybe in the hallway. That would be amazing. Now my next whip is my lovely African sunset. Now this is a little bit deceiving because I've already stitched on this in July. So what I'll try to do, I'll insert a photo where I was last time you saw it at the end of May, and then I'll try to insert a photo of where it was at the end of June, so you get the actual perspective of how much I've stitched in June. But this is, today is, where are we? What's the date today? Today is the 7th of July, and this is where I am at the moment. I love these colors. They're so beautiful. So at the moment I'm working to fill in this bit here. I want to finish off the giraffes, and then I'll move to one of the elephants. I did take this out of the Q-snap yesterday, so I did take a photo, because I think it's nice taking a photo once it's taken out of the Q-snap, just to see where you are and how much you've achieved. So I'll insert that photo here so you could see, and I hope you enjoy that. And let's see how much I've stitched on it. I've got it on my phone. I did 3, 6, 9, about 950 stitches, so almost 1,000. It's not enough to get this piece finished by end of this year, which is my goal. However, it's a good start, right? It's a good start. Then I've got quite a few whips this time. I didn't think I had that many. And then I stitched on something that I actually managed to finish, which is an improvement. It's nice to finish things and have something to show. Now I've been talking to, what's her name? Is it Anna? I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I will put her details down in the description box about little room in the attic and the backstitch that Maria, the lady who charts these patterns, how much backstitch she uses for her pieces. So to do the actual stitching on this piece, it didn't take me too long at all. So I started with the flowers and then I worked my way down, worked on her face, her body, the skirt, and then her legs. I did swap some colors around. I swapped her skirt colors. I used Karen Water Lilies. I used Classic Colorworks just because I had it in my stash, and I thought, you know, why not? I've got it already, so might as well. And then I've stitched this on sort of like a, I don't know if it shows up well, don't know if it shows up well on the camera, but it's like this little bit of a green coloured fabric. Now, back stitching, I don't know if you know what I mean, but it absolutely killed me, and I hated working on this piece. When I was finished, I basically promised to myself to never ever ever stitch anything from her company. I mean, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful charts, and nothing against that. It's just I can't deal with the back stitch. Now, granted, I could have just done, you know, one strand for all back stitch rather than following the pattern, but the way I am, I like to follow the pattern. Oh, where's the light gone? Here we are. But I do like to follow the pattern. So now, in terms of the back stitch, what I meant is that she's got like 3 threads, 4 threads, 1 thread, different colors. There's like 5 different colors, and back stitching with cryonic, and but it's beautiful. I don't really know what I will be doing with it. I don't know what's the plan in terms of FFOing it. I have no idea what I could do. If you have any ideas, let me know, leave them down below. I would love to hear them. I would love to know what you would do with it. It's just, I don't know if it's something I would hang up on the wall. So I don't know what I can make out of it. I don't know, we will see. So I stitched 3 hours on this to get it finished, which it's not too bad at all, isn't it? And then the last whip I can't actually show you because I've been working on creating my own patterns, and I'm doing a model stitch, if you like, for it, just so that before I start putting it out, the chart out there, so that I would have the actual stitched piece. I don't know if I should show you the piece in advance as I stitch it and just keep updating you on where I am with it, or should I just wait until I'm finished and do a big announcement? What do you think? Let me know. Do you think I should show you as I'm stitching it, or wait until it's actually fully finished? Let me know. But that's it when it comes to whips. Where are we? 23 minutes, not too bad at all. Probably less than 23, I would say, because I did like a little intro for myself normally. I will show you some of my purchases as well. I'm just writing some stuff down as well, just so I would remember to put it in the description box, because normally I forget. And then I'm there, you know, having to re-watch the entire hour of my Flosstube. So I'm just writing it down. You'll have to bear with me. Here we are. No room in the attic. Just so I could link everything for you down below in the description box. I always put everything. Also, a little update. I've updated all the links to American websites, to American Amazon as well, not just the UK. So it doesn't matter where you are. I'm considering adding Canada links as well if you need it. Just let me know. But everything I use, so like Q-snaps and that kind of thing, everything is down below, just so that it would be so easy for you to grab if you see something you like. Things like, you know, my gridding pen, that kind of little bits and bobs. So if you want it, it's down below. All my contact details are down below, links to my social media and all of that. So my first purchase was this big boy. Now, if you don't know what this is, you should know what this is, because this will make anybody's life easier. Now, I bought this with the idea of obviously now charting patterns and things. I wanted to have all the floss in front of me, all the colors, without having to dive through my stash. So I got this DMC thread card with the actual threads. Oh, so beautiful. And it's humongous. It goes on and on and on, and then it has another page, and then it has another page. I like it because it also has their variegated colors. And also on this side, it has the pearl cotton samples. So I love it. I've ordered it directly from the DMC website, and I think it was American website. And they shipped it very quickly. Shipping wasn't too bad either. I really wanted to order a sample card for Cryonic threads, and that card isn't too expensive. It would have been about £25, the same as this one. But Cryonic's shipping is like $50 to the UK, and I just can't. Or $25, or well, overall I think it was 50. That's right, overall it was something like over 50, and at the moment I just don't think I can do that. Now my next purchase, and this is something I have to write down so don't forget to tell you. So my next purchase is this chart over here, and I'm not sure how long it's been out for. Let's have a look. Actually, does it say? It doesn't say anywhere at the front. So this is the chart that I got, and it has 6 different sort of Halloween themed patterns. Now I was very much enabled to purchase this by Magic Pond. What's her name? Magic Pond Crafts. Again, I'll link her details down below. But she was stitching one of these. I think she stitched this one. Her name is Jurgita. She's Lithuanian. She lives in America though. And she definitely stitched this one, and it looks gorgeous, like so stunning. And I had to get this. I'm very easily enabled sometimes, you know. It's so easy to do. So easy to do. Then I bought 2 fabrics because my fabric stash isn't big enough, obviously. And I got, let's see, I've got 2 different fabrics from Barbaral Creations. The first one is this beautiful blue. It is 32 count, Zweigard Belfast, opalescent light blue violet. And this is the color, and it's pretty much true to color what's it showing up on the camera. It's gorgeous. It has a little bit of modeling, like very subtle, but I am liking sort of really light pale blues in my stash. Neutrals, I know a lot of you have recommended some different places to get neutral fabric of the month, which I will look into it once I have the time to do that, but it's what I want to do. I have so many colorful ones that now I need neutrals, linens, you know, like brown ones, cream ones, that kind of thing. And then the second fabric I got from Barbaral Creations is 32 count, again Zweigard Belfast, opalescent in color sampler green light. And again, this shows up pretty much, you know, what it actually is, so I'm well pleased. It has light modeling, the usual. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. And then she always adds something sweet, like a little gift, and this time she added this trim, which I can definitely use. Maybe I could even use for the dancing cat that I finished, if I figure it out how I want to do it. Now my last purchase, I couldn't remember if my last purchase I'm about to show you, whether that was made in July or June, but I'm still going to show you. I do have some purchases in July already, but I'm not showing you those. I'll show you those in my next Flosstube update. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the crinkling noise. But I will show you this one because it will be too late. Basically, it's a sale, and it will be too late if I put this as an update in my July's wrap up. So I'll put it now. It is, I will insert a photo here. It is a sale by the Witchy Stitcher on Etsy, and I'll put the little pictures I see here. Now, the sale actually starts in September, on the 1st of September, I believe. Maybe that's wrong, I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's in September. But the actual border comes out in August. So technically official start date is September, but she will release the border on the 1st of August. That's why I said that it will be too late for me to post it in August, July's wrap up. So I bought some threads, and here is the whole bag of them, the whole palette. There's a lot of sort of yellows and browns, and there's a bright red here. There's a lot of sort of darker shades. And then I found a fabric in my stash which I thought matches this perfectly. It's probably the only neutral that I own. It's by Barbaral Creations. It's called Ruins, and it's a 32 count linen. It's not a pearlescent or anything. I love this color. So all of these threads, I hope you can see what that will look on this fabric. I think it's the perfect fabric for it. These colors will definitely pop on this. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. Stunning. So that's that will be my new start. I'm hoping to start this in August when the border comes out. I don't really want to be pondering too much on it, so hopefully that will be a thing. Now let me have a sip of my drink. I've been talking for a while now. Let's go into the giveaway. So I know that the lady from my last giveaway is still waiting on her piece. I had Royal Mail label printed and everything ready to go and ship it. However, it was raining, so I didn't go out to the post box, and then the next day I moved, so it never got sent. But I know about you, do not worry, I will post that out to you. It was the Halloween pumpkin chart, but that will be coming to you. I bought a printer today, so I can print labels here. Finally, hallelujah. So that just means that I don't need to be waiting around for ages. So this month's giveaway is nothing too huge or anything, but I will be giving away this magazine here. This is Just Costage 2018 collector's issue, Halloween issue. And as I mentioned, this is 2018. I somehow ended up with 2 copies of this. I presume that I had one, forgotten about it, and then bought another one. But as I was moving and going through all my stuff that I have, I realized I have this as a spare. It's never been touched, not even opened. Like, it's still got the little, so, you know, it's good as new, and it would cost you about £10 to buy it. So, and this is free, and I'll ship it anywhere in the world, so shipping won't be too expensive. You know, it's just like a letter, A4 letter. So if you want this, I will ask you to be number 1 over 18, so I could ask officially for your address. You need to follow my channel, be a subscriber to my channel. I think that's fair. And leave a comment down below. Oh, the light has changed, come on. And leave a comment down below saying, with a word, but don't just leave a word. Write down a sentence or something of some sort. Not just one word, but put that word in a sentence of some sort. And the word will be, let's see, what could we do? Spooky. Let's say the word is spooky. SPOOKY. And do not say giveaway in the comment. And then once I have the information, you'll be entered, and the giveaway will be chosen the next time I do a Flosstube update. So that will be July's wrap-up video. So you have about a month to enter. Well, less than a month now. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely magazine. I'll show you some of the things that are in here if you're interested. So things like this. Let me see if I can show you some of my favorites. Let's see. Oh, there's some really gorgeous ones. I really need to be stitching them. I really like this one. I really like this one. Then I have, what else is here? I mean, all of them are incredibly gorgeous, so it's a bit pointless me just showing a few. This one, how fantastic is this? Let me see, I want to show you one that's my favorite one, but I can't find it. Where is it? Let's see. Let's go to the menu. I really want to show you that one. I think you will love it. It's a full coverage piece though, so you have to be prepared for it. I know it won't be for everybody, but if you do like full coverage, then you will be absolutely fine. My goodness, where is it? Why can't I find it? YouTuber problems, right? I might just have to show you on the actual cover. I'll probably just show you on the actual cover. It's this pattern here. It's beautiful. So type in a sentence with the word spooky down in the comments if you want to win this magazine. Be over 18 years old. I'll ship it to anywhere in the world. And be a subscriber. Very easy. And I think that might be it stitching wise. I don't know if any of you want to stick around for a bit of a life update. If not, then thank you so much for watching. But for those of you who want to stick around a little bit and have a little chat, that's absolutely fine too. Life updates. So I have, as I mentioned, finally moved, and I keep swiveling on my chair because it's awesome. I have moved on the 19th of June, and I knew it was quite funny because as I was moving on that day, I had to move in and move out of the place on that same day. And I was scrolling through my Instagram on my mini quick water break, and I saw that Noah Stitches was moving on that same day. So I messaged him on Instagram, you know, saying good luck. But I just thought that was quite funny that we both moved at the same time. But I am moved in. I still have a lot to unpack. I'm still waiting for some furniture from IKEA. I still have some furniture to put together in the bedroom. But you know, little by little, and I will get there. What else? I've been trying to go back onto my health kick again. I don't know, if you follow me for a little while, you will have known that last year, sort of as soon as lockdown hit us here in the UK, so about third week of March, I believe, I started running, and I was running 4 to 5 days a week, just outside, not in the gym, but just outside, and I was having a blast. I lost a lot of weight. I felt so great about myself, and my mental health was so much better. My mental health last summer was incredible, and I just felt so good. Now all of that dropped off when I went back to work for a month, I think in October, and then another lockdown hit us, and we were in lockdown from January. So from January to April I was on furlough, which meant I didn't work, but it was raining all the time. I had a kidney infection again, so I was in bed for 4 weeks, and I just didn't do anything. So I feel like I really want to go back into it. So yesterday, which was a Tuesday, Tuesday the 6th of July, I went back to the gym after a long time, and oh my god, it felt so good. I mean, I hated during the workout and I love it afterwards. I hate it because obviously it is quite intense, but at the moment what I'm trying to do is run for about 45 minutes and watch an episode of something on my phone. I've started watching, let's see what it's called. It's an English drama. It's called The Deceived. Here we are. It's called The Deceived. It's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. It's similar to, well, similar and not. If you've ever watched The Broadchurch, it's kind of similar to it, but at the same time it's very different plot. It's only adults that are involved. There's no children, well, technically there's no children. So I watch one episode, 45 minutes, and I run. Well, the episode is 44 minutes, but you know, and I run for that time. Now, when I say run, I don't mean I run the entire 45 minutes. That's just ridiculous for me. I can't do that. I used to be able to. I used to be able to do 10k in like 45 minutes easily, but now I can't do that. So to warm up, I walk for 5 minutes, then run at a steady pace for 10 minutes, and then once those 15 minutes are out the way, for the remaining half an hour I just do like a HIIT workout, which is high intensity interval training. So I'll be walking for like 1 minute and then run really intensely at the highest speed I can, run for like a minute and a half, or even 30 seconds, and then reduce it back down to walking for half a minute or something, and then start back up again at like ridiculous speed. So I'll do that for the rest of half an hour, and then after that, yesterday it was like a leg day. So today my legs are really, really poor and sore, and I can't do the stairs today. I bought a printer today and I literally couldn't bring it all the way up the stairs. But that's what I'm trying to do, get back into the routine. But I don't know how you guys do it. It's very difficult when there's so many things to juggle at the same time. Things like, you know, full-time work, university, part-time university, stitching, Flosstube, and trying to keep up with, you know, exercising and eating healthy. That's another thing. I find it a little bit difficult. I think what makes a difference also that I drive for an hour to work and drive back for an hour, so it's 2 hours out of my day, and I work from home only once a week. The rest I go to the actual venue, so that's what's kind of, you know, it's difficult to juggle. It's difficult. I feel like if I concentrate on exercising and eating healthy, I don't have time for stitching. If I concentrate on stitching, I don't have time for exercising or uni work. It's very hard to find the balance. And I don't know how other people do it. Maybe I'm just having too much pressure on myself. Who knows? But I really want to go back into like the healthy habits again. And I think it will get easier once I'm settled in this new place, once I've got everything ready and all of that. Let's talk stitching retreats. Now, if you followed me again for a little while, you will have known that I had a Mirabelia Retreat booked in, goodness me, last year, April time. Then it was postponed to like October time, and lockdown hit us again. So it didn't happen. And then it was meant to happen, I think, earlier this year. Again, it didn't happen because of lockdown again. So they refunded us the money. And then I didn't sign up for this year's October one, which I'm 100% sure will go ahead. But unfortunately, I have 3 events at work that weekend. So I have an event on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I manage events. So, it's just, well, I'm the only person from the events. We've got operational staff, but there's nobody else to replace me. So I'm so gutted I can't go. However, there's another retreat, and I've shown my interest just because I want to socialize retreat wise. I miss being around stitches. Is it crew? Let's see, I don't want to give you the wrong information. So if you're not following this so far, follow Mad Stitches UK Retreats and Supply on Facebook, and they have a summary of all the retreats in the UK. And if I remember, let me write that down. I'll link it down below. Retreats Facebook page. I do recommend following all of those retreats then separately too, just to get direct correspondence, but this is like a summary. Now, I've shown interest for a retreat in April next year, so that will be 22nd of April, and it's Crewe, so it's going a little bit north from where I am. I'm all the way down south. I'm in Dorset, so it would have to, maybe it would take me about 4 hours to drive, but you know, that's an excitement in itself, a journey. So I have put that I'm interested in the April one. Now they do have one more in September on the 9th, but again, September is normally very busy for me work-wise, so I've said no in hopes that I might sign up for a Mirabelia retreat instead if there is one later in the year next year. So that's that. I think mention earlier in one of my Flosstubes that I did get invited to StitchCon, and I got the invoice through. However, this year I couldn't fly, so UK went, all flights to the USA are banned, so I couldn't attend, and that absolutely broke my heart. StitchCon is like one of those things I dream of, so hopefully maybe next year, who knows. I mean, finances mean a lot. I don't know obviously where I will be finance wise, but I would love to do that. But I think that is it from me today. I will link everybody I've spoken about down in the description. I'll link the Facebook group for retreats. I'm just looking at my notes. I will link everything that I've spoken about down below, all my social media, my email address. If you want to email me, if you don't want to comment anything, but if you want to email me about anything, my email address is just down below, as well as all the links to everything I use for stitching if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel to be notified. Please press like. If you press like, that just means that in YouTube algorithm I go higher up and people manage to find me actually in all of the videos. Leave comments down below. Let me know. I think I've asked a couple of questions. I've asked you if you would like me to show you the chart that I've created, me stitching it up, or would you like me just to do a big announcement once I have stitched it up and show you what's available? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you next time. Bye.